在诗画浙江的对外传播中，有很多的国际友人跨越山海，让浙江的山水之美、人文之韵走向更广阔的世界舞台。在第2届良渚论坛的受邀嘉宾，希腊诗人、作家兰普罗普洛斯先生就是其中的杰出代表。过去的1年，他写过许多与中国相关的作品。接下来，让我们掌声一起有请兰普罗普洛斯先生讲述他的中国文化情缘。Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Mr. Lampropoulos. Please.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm very happy to be here in this beautiful event focusing Zhejiang. I'm going to say some words about Zhejiang, very few things because it will take many hours somebody to speak about the culture of Zhejiang. Ancient China and ancient Greece developed independently by their culture, show a remarkable power development. Both countries have strong philosophy, ancient wisdom, rich, deep language, scientific achievements, artistic creation, and cultural expressions. Today, as we celebrate the gathering in Zhejiang, one of the most beautiful provinces and heartland of Chinese civilization, I will only mention few things. Zhejiang is considered a burning spiritual torch spreading the light to all the world, with Liangzhu culture, Anji and Southern Song dynasty, having its capital here in Hangzhou, called Linan that time, silk, porcelain, celadon, and the best ever swords in Longquan by O Yeji, and legacy, a center of scholarship and great philosophy with school of mind founded by Wang Yangming. And as a writer, I always mention the great writer Lu Xun from Shaoxing. Has tea culture, the Longqing tea, the most famous, trade with Yiwu international market, Keqiao textile industry, advanced technology from Hangzhou and maritime cooperation through ports Ningbo and Piraeus. Some basic parameters are the educational exchanges, the Confucius Institutes, the Greek and Chinese universities, the Center for Greek and Chinese Civilization in Chongqing, where I'm a friend of this center, and I support this center, Heritage and Tourism, Belt and Road Initiative, Maritime Culture and Cultural Diplomacy is what we do today here. Maritime Silk Road cooperation strengthens interpersonal and cultural ties. Zhejiang Port, Ningbo, and Piraeus Port in Greece, they are in constant connection, fulfilling the maritime belt and road idea. Piraeus Port with Chinese cooperation is a strategic gateway into Europe. Philosophy, I just speak something about philosophy. I have chosen Sophocles and Sun Tzu for their common spirit. So they both teach misjudgment and misalignment with morality will lead to disaster. Self-deception is the root of big problems. So the importance is what Socrates said, know thyself. So Sophocles and Sun Tzu, they are two figures of philosophy between Greece and Zhejiang. Sun Tzu, even born in state of Qi, his life and his glory and legacy was here in the state of Wu. Therefore, we can agree all that he is a part of Zhejiang history. The light and the spirit sounds through the centuries. I just took two persons, not very known. One is Michael Psellos from Byzantium, and the other is Zhou Bangyang from Zhejiang. Two personalities, both poets who shaped the culture of their era in 11th century. Michael Psellos was a polymath poet and philosopher and one of the most brilliant intellectuals in the 11th century. He served as a rank advisor to 3 Byzantine emperors, and Zhou Bangyang, which hometown was Lungwu Tea Town, today the Sihu district in Hangzhou, Zhejiang, a Song dynasty official, celebrated poet and sophisticated musician. He is mentioned the crowned sea of poets, a great master of literature and music. We can feel the Zhejiang spirit in his poetry. Here is something else we share: Dora Strato Theatre traditional dances and Shaoxing Yue opera. In Athens, we have the Dora Strato Theatre, which is traditional dances, and here in Shaoxing and in Zhejiang, we have the Yue opera. We cannot think of Greece without traditional dances, and we cannot think of Zhejiang without the Yue opera. Literature and wisdom throughout the centuries. Another 2 examples, Nikos Kazantzakis and Lu Xun. These 2 excellent writers of Greece and China, they have a bond between them, they have the same philosophy and a deep way of writing. Nikos Kazantzakis, they call him Lu Xun of Greece, and Lu Xun, they call him Nikos Kazantzakis of China. The museums in Lu Xun in Shaoxing and in Creta of Nikos Kazantzakis, they have both of them and they celebrate both of them. Conclusion: the integration and development of Chinese-Greek culture is continuous with trade, educational and cultural exchanges. The cultural bridges we build here bring countries closer. Understanding and respecting each other, we may pave the path of new societies sharing a common future with prosperity and peace that we need today. Some things about me: I'm a writer. I was honored to have one of my books, Taiyang Deniar, selected for the cultural exchanges year and the 50 years of diplomatic relations between Greece and China. So Taiyang Deniar is 2 years already published, and a second book, The Light of Two Worlds, the third one, is translated right now into Chinese and is going to be published in China in 2026. I often give lectures at Chinese universities related with the Greek spirit and Greek and Chinese philosophy. The first picture up, I am in Shaoxing University 1 month ago. The second picture down, I am in Shanghai International Studies University in Shanghai. Here is Yangzhou. I love China and my favorite place is Zhejiang. I have contributed participating in various forums. I gave a keynote speech at Second Yangzhou Forum in Athens, and little later I was here in China and I gave also a speech in Second Yangzhou Forum in Yangzhou, Zhejiang. Here we made with Xinhua News 2 beautiful documentary videos about Anji ancient town and Wu Changshuo, the famous silk carver, poet and painter who was from Anji. Beautiful China International Writing Program Forum, I was also participated, organized by Zhejiang Writers Association and China Writers Association, that they took us and to see Zhejiang and to see the beautiful place like Lishui, Longquan, Yandu. I have already mentioned in my book, The Light of Two Worlds, about Longquan and the great sword maker, Oweji, who made the 5 famous swords for King Gojian. I also wrote a small story about Yangzhou. I have wrote a poem about Yangzhou and also a poem about Yi Wu, all of them translated into Chinese and from China Writers Association. I want to feel deeper the heartbeat of China. That's why I exercise Sufa and I play Erhu. I get some lessons of Erhu from a master in Zhejiang City. Ladies and gentlemen, we are at the right place. Here, at the capital of Zhejiang, Hangzhou is heaven. Hangzhou is the paradise. We know that. Don't we know that? There is a famous proverb saying, San you tiantang, xia you shuhang, enjoy, appreciate, love, and respect this paradise. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your excellent experience and insight with us. 再次感谢兰普罗普洛斯先生。从希腊到浙江，跨越山海的文化共鸣在您的分享中体验得淋漓尽致。开放、热情、充满活力的浙江吸引了很多的国际友人